We're live.
All right. Hi
We are
there.
live.
I feel like I haven't done this in a really long time, even though we just did this on Monday.
I
So,
know.
Welcome.
I should have done to you what you did to me last Wednesday.
Monday.
Monday.
No, it wasn't Wednesday.
No, it wasn't Monday. Oh, you know what I mean.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose.
I know you didn't.
Okay, so we are actually going to be doing today the last
Yay.
mini quilt from Kimberbell. Kind of like a bittersweet moment. We've been working on these for like a long time.
A long time.
So, and I put it down.
And before that, it was something else and something else. What are we looking for?
I was looking for my sample. I had it. Oh.
The one you hid?
So, this is the full December mini quilt. We are going to do one block today. We're going to do this little guy right here.
Oh.
And so the embellishment kit will have your felt, because there's some that have felt, like the little holly and the Christmas tree. And then you will also have in your embellishment kit the little bit
Fuzzy.
of fur. Otherwise, this one doesn't have all that much.
Is the package felt?
No, it's
Fabric?
and stitching.
Okay.
So other than that, you do want to make sure that you have fusible backing on your fabrics. So like this one specifically, it says the background fabric, the stamp fabric, and the bell fabric, but not the bow. So just read in the instructions just to double check which ones you need it for.
Oh my gosh.
I am going to do the quilting today as well. And you also need light mesh in the hoop.
Okay.
Okay. And padding.
Wonderful.
Really quick though, before we jump into the stitching, I do have a joke. So
Because sometimes if we don't do it right off, we forget.
yes. So a man goes to the doctor worried about his wife's temper. The doctor asks, "What's the problem?" The man says, "Doctor, I don't know what to do. Every day my wife seems to lose her temper for no reason, and it scares me." The doctor says, "I have a cure for that. When it seems that your wife is getting upset, just take a glass of water and start swishing it in your mouth. Just swish and swish. Don't swallow it until she leaves the room or calms down." 2 weeks later, the man goes back to the doctor looking fresh and reborn. The man says, "Doctor, that was a brilliant idea. Every time my wife started losing it, I swished with water. I swished and swished, and she calmed right down. How does a glass of water do that?" The doctor says, "The water itself does nothing. It's keeping your mouth shut that does." I thought that was funny.
That is, yeah, that's kind of like my mama used to say, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
Yep. So I thought that was cute. And then we do have a winner. So this was, I think, a fill in the blank, maybe? From, what was that, like 2 years ago at this point?
Fill in the blank, or was it
Kimberbell
the,
fill in the blank.
okay, I was thinking it was one, never mind.
I think.
Okay, it's a Kimberbell.
It is a Kimberbell.
We know that, and it was
this really pretty velvet.
teen pouch.
Yes. I really like the color.
I do too.
And this is going to go to Christine Tonelli.
Oh, yay,
down
Christine.
In the
Littleton store.
So we'll send that to you. And then, oh, and Christine, if you are watching, I did actually get onto Commentsol and I looked at your stuff and it's already been shipped.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. And then things that are coming up. So, this week, we have the Marrakesh pillow, which is the Viking Epic 3
Pillow.
event that we are hosting down in our Littleton store. It starts on Wednesday and goes through till Thursday. So it's a 2-day event. And I can't believe it's already here this week.
Cindy and I were having a discussion this morning.
Thanksgiving is like
Next week.
It was just summer yesterday, so that's why I'm having this hard time. Okay, so following the Marrakesh pillow, and then the week after, we've got Baby Lock Club. Then we have Thanksgiving. Then we have Floriani with Miss Nancy on Saturday the 30th. Then we have Bernina Club. the week after that. And then we have the 2 honeybee lectures.
The week after that.
Same week as Bernina Club.
Yes.
So that's the 5th. So December 5th, that is going to be held here in the Thornton store.
Yep.
And the 6th down in the Littleton store. So that's
Perfect.
Thursday and Friday. Okay. We're going to get started stitching because some of these are like kind of long
stitch outs.
And we'll have plenty to talk about during those. Okay, so I did bring in my quilting and I layered my stamp on top. Okay, I can do these even with the quilting in a 5x7 hoop, which is just fabulous.
Yes, it is.
And we are going to start off with a placement line for our batting.
Okay, Miss Nancy is saying FTCU is before Thanksgiving, November 23rd.
Okay.
So, you got it, Nance. Hi, Christine. Did you hear you're the winner today? Miss Christine Tonelli.
And it did stitch. That's just grand.
Linda, we are doing the last mini quilt. So the December mini quilt, and we are doing 1 block from it.
And we're going to try that. Well, actually, I'm just going to put it down. I know where it goes.
So she's putting her batting down at this point.
You do these enough times.
And you know, you can do them in your sleep. It's like threading the serger for the anniversary event.
Well, you're one step ahead of me there, because I don't know if I could do that in my sleep. I'd probably have to watch a video, then pause it, then do it, then start it, then pause it, then do it, then start it.
Nancy, we'll check that on the calendar.
I went with our written calendar that we have in the office. I did not check online.
So we will check it. Is the new 2025 DE special price till January?
What?
Is the new 2025 DDE special price till January?
That will go on for as long as we're doing it. The $96 is the sale price that will probably...
And that's designs only, correct? Okay. Because Wanda called me this morning. It's not showing that online, so just call the stores.
Unless there's something I don't know. Okay, so I trimmed up the batting. I'm going to do a placement line for my background fabric, which again, this has the fusible backing on it.
Okay.
I don't know why we need a placement line. We obviously know where it's going to go.
But they want you to have a placement line, so we're doing a placement line.
Okay, we're going to lay our fabric over said placement line. And it's going to do a basting stitch to kind of tack it down.
So, Wanda, I'm going to ask Cindy, what is the DDE price for 2025 designs only?
It should be $96, I think, is the sale price.
Okay, it's not in the system that way. That's why we were asking. It's in our system as 120.
Yeah, that's the original price.
Okay. So, Wanda, you were close this morning.
Okay, I am not going to do my quilting in gold, so I'm going to change it to a green because I'm a blender.
Okay. Will the fabric kit for the mystery be sent all at once or one at a time?
All at once.
Okay, ladies, all at
Get
once.
the whole enchilada. Okay, and then you're going to go into your quilting,
Okay.
which is super, super cute.
Looks like candy cane?
Got a candy cane.
Oh my gosh.
And some holly leaves and presents and a Christmas tree and a Santa hat.
And then it gets covered up with a postage stamp.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be such a cute quilting just on a block. I like that one.
Like on a quilt.
Yeah. Just make these into blocks for a Christmas quilt.
So I didn't really think about it, but I don't know if you guys have seen, But the fabrics, the colors, and everything for this project, for the December mini quilt, matches the Quilty Christmas color scheme. So as you put the Quilty Christmas up on your wall, or whatever you're doing, just remember that this
goes with it
and coordinates, so you can always include this one too.
That's right, because we had them hung together for a while.
Yes, we did.
It's getting windy here.
Yeah.
They said we could have snow tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
It's kind of crazy. So knock on wood, being like, for me, I always thought that like living up north, I'd get
More.
a ton more snow, and we really haven't.
Don't say that too loud.
Okay, so then after the quilting stitch, we are going to do a placement line for our stamp fabric,
Okay.
which is our coconut cream white. Again, you want the fusible backing on here. Not only does it give support to the fabric, but it will also help with the color showing through.
Right.
So you definitely want that on there. Sometimes I could say you could take it or leave it, but this time you definitely take it.
See, look, it's going to cover up so much of that cute quilting. I want just a block of the quilting. Never mind me. I went scrapbooking this weekend. It was quite fun.
Okay, so I am going to change it to a color. It does do a satin stitch around the stamp, so did I have to change my color? No, probably not,
But this way it doesn't bleed through.
yeah. If it was a light
Color.
If it was a dark going over a light color, I probably wouldn't care as much, but with the green going
I'm with
over,
you. I
going
do
under
the same
white,
thing.
I
Yep.
don't know.
I do the same thing.
Okay, so it's going to tack this down, and we're going to trim.
Okay. And then we're going to start it, and we'll talk about something else maybe.
Yes. Well, we have a couple more tacked and trims.
Oh, do we?
You can talk at any time. Okay, we're going to trim.
Trim.
And then another placement line.
It will be nice to have all of the fabric kits sent out together this year. Be much easier on you guys so that you have all of it. Well, and then you'll be responsible for your fabric, not us. Oh, isn't that unique?
So, yes, the fabric kits will all go out at once, but it will still be like it was this year, to where you get each individual design
Okay.
at the beginning.
At the beginning. Okay.
Or month.
And are the fabric kits, because I haven't looked at them, are they put into little baggies that say January, or is it just fabric? Good question.
I think they're individual.
Okay. Oh, it's
Okay.
house.
So we have our bell fabric, again, with the backing on.
Okay. Oh, it's not a house, it's a bell. Oh, I really need to.
Okay. Again, this one's going to get a satin stitch. So, again, with having the lighter underneath,
Yes.
it doesn't really bother me as much. So,
No, I'm with you on that one.
Okay, and we'll trim this little bit.
All right, so while Cindy is trimming, we have a brand new fabric that just came in. And this is a, excuse me, my throat just went yucky. Look at these beautiful, beautiful sherbet colors. So,
I really want to get sherbet now. I've wanted it all morning.
well, we should have some sherbet here. Look at this. Are these not gorgeous? This is our bundle today.
So this is a fabric line called Glisten, which we've shown before.
Before,
but they've
different
got
colors.
colors.
Right.
And it's from Patrick Lose.
And it's 5 1/2 yard cuts, $32.50. So you ladies all need 1 or 2 of these fabric bundles because they are beautiful. There's the lavender and the blue and the yellow and the peach and the pink carnation. I'm going to call it carnation.
That works.
$32.50, ladies.
Okay, so
And Cindy has it up on the website.
Yes. Ooh, speaking of that. So I don't know what's going on with our website, but I can't move the products for today up to the top like normal. I can move it down to the bottom, but I can't move it to the top. So if you're looking for today's products,
go to the bottom.
they're at the bottom of the page. I think it has to do with all the products that we had up for anniversary. And I think that's what the problem is, because it gets stuck. It can't ever go above that.
Okay.
So yeah, if you were looking
So
for
our
that,
fabric bundle is at the bottom of the page.
Yes. Okay, so I changed my thread to red. It's doing the shadowing at the underneath part of the bell.
Okay.
And then
Me too.
so yeah, so
This is the block that we're working on. So pretty. So cute.
On the inside.
So cute.
Okay.
And look who came to join us. Hiya, Matthew. Matthew?
What?
Look what I dropped on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did you reach it?
No.
Looks like you dropped 2 of them.
I did. Thank you, Matthew.
Huh?
I dropped the writing utensils, ladies.
Okay, so then we're going to change it to our pink, and it's going to do the outside of the bell. That's not going to
Look how cute this is sitting up here. So she knows what colors to use.
Okay.
Or something like that. She's done this enough that it's in the memory.
Probably do in my sleep.
Yes. So again, the fabric bundle today is $32.50. So pretty.
Okay, do we want to show our other things?
Sure.
Because this will stitch out for a hot.
Do we want to show this one first? These?
Sure.
All right. You're on.
Okay, so last year we did these block of the month calendars from Patchabilities. Okay, and we have a couple that you could use as large mug rugs. I did do them as an envelope back, so you could stuff them as a little pillow.
You could. That would be cute.
Okay, so I'm going to go over these slowly because we are doing these as manager specials.
And you have to give me time to... What are you going to do first? Which one are you going to do first?
Snowman first.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! Is this cute?
Okay. You can glue on some buttons to give him a face.
That would be nice.
Okay. And each of these are going to go as $5.
Yes. So, who would like the snowman? The first name I see that says sold 5. Snowman.
Oh yeah. Say snowman so that we know.
Sold snowman.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
Okay. The next one we're gonna do is I guess we'll go in month order.
Okay.
Is the little lovebirds.
Okay.
Okay. Again, that's $5.
So say birds. $5. And no takers.
Okay. The next one's going to be the St. Patrick's Day one. So this one's the Lucky.
Okay.
And then the last one that we have that's kind of off on its lonesome is the Easter.
I love that one. The
Okay.
bunny. All right. Well,
So if you guys are watching and change your mind or just
okay.
decide you have to have it, let us know. Okay? Just specify which one you want.
We have a bunny. We have a shamrock.
We have the bunny. We have
The shamrock.
Lucky,
Lucky.
lovebirds, and snowman.
Snowman. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so once it did the stitching that went on the outside of the bell, it does the scallop stitching around our
And I love this
stamp.
stitch. I really do.
Yeah, it's really cute. So you know, let me measure this really quick.
She'll be back. We'll just sit here and watch for a minute.
I think you could stuff the 5x9 pillow form in
Oh,
here.
I'll bet you could.
The little ones from Kimberbell?
I'll bet you could.
I think you could.
So do I. Wanna try these?
Okay, and then on the theme of these little calendar dudes, we have, I don't know where to put it. We're actually going to slide you over. We're going to use this side.
Good idea.
Okay, so we have the, I'll say most of them.
We have
because
almost everything.
Some might have not walked off, but
Okay, Phyllis Brown has the birds.
but might have gone home with somebody else. Okay, so I do have the majority of the whole collection. Okay, so we've got the January one.
Yep.
With the snowman and his face. We've got February with our cute little rain boots.
Yeah.
Nope, that does not go together.
February is the... That's where the lovebirds go.
Yeah, this is June's. That's funny.
That's why we're missing things. Hold, please.
Oh, we got two of those apparently. That one's May's. Okay. That was funny. All right, so I have the. Oh. Okay, so we've got the month for.
We'll give that
February.
to Phyllis.
We've got
All of March. Yep.
We've got
So,
our-
okay, Nancy just bought those. How are you going to buy them, Nancy? You don't know how much we're going to charge you.
So, like I said, I do have the majority of them. I am missing the June.
We're missing a
one,
couple things.
September, and the month one for October.
Okay.
But the rest of them are here.
All right, Nancy,
Okay.
they're yours.
And then I am going to do the stand at 25% off,
Okay.
which is originally I think $43.99.
Yes.
And that gets you to like 32 something.
Yeah. So if
So
who would like the stand, not the designs?
yeah, no, this was just to show it. And
So-
actually, to be quite honest, this December has been up since we moved here.
Yes, it has.
Um,
We move really fast around here.
oh, shish kebab.
Okay, and Nancy wants the stand. You got it, Nancy.
All right. Beautiful.
So I still have a snowman available without an eye,
I guess we have that bird.
and I have a lucky available, and I have a bunny available.
And I guess we could do this one too.
Oh, and we have
The
a
rain
bird, a June, rain boots. Rain boots.
Okay. All right. We're almost done over here. About two.
Oh,
Oh, great.
how much are there? The little individual ones are $5 each. So we have a snowman left, we have the lucky left, and we have the Easter one left for $5. Okay, Liz Lord wants the extra umbrella. Rain boots for you. Yep.
Awesome. Can't believe that, like. So that was a monthly thing that we did last year. Our
Yes.
monthly thing this year is almost done.
Jeb, I don't understand what you mean when you say 2 to 3 people have put in for each Kimberbell design. We haven't shown any Kimberbell other than we've talked about today's mini quilt.
And the DBE.
Pat, I'm sorry, I'm reading them as soon as they're coming up on our phone. Okay, they're saying I missed them, but I don't see where I missed them. So. We do not have the design packs, Marie.
We can get them.
We can order them, but we don't.
I just don't have any on hand. At least in this store.
Right.
I don't know about those. But we can double check. Just know that they are sold in 3-month increments. They're sold in for each quarter. So you get 3 months worth at a time. If we're talking about the little calendar. Right? Yeah. And then they do come in with that little USB thing.
Right.
Which is awesome.
That looks like a credit card.
Yeah. And that little flips out. Okay, so we just did our stamp fabric. Nope. Stitch.
Okay, we're still stitching something else.
And it's going to do a run stitch along the top.
All right, they're by Patchabilities, Marie.
Okay, then we're gonna get a placement stitch for our bow fabric. This one does not have any backing on it.
Deb, we're not doing comments sold today.
No, we did it last Friday. Okay, so typically I wouldn't, but the tack down or the decorative stitch for this bow is it's not a full satin stitch, so I want to make sure that whatever color I tack it down in is the color that I'm going to do the decorative stitch with so that it doesn't show through. So I'm changing it back to my green.
Do they need to call the store to get the sale price on the DDE?
If it's no longer up there, then yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise
Okay, so
there.
Wanda, you'll just have to call the store because it was only there for a short time.
All right, so we're going to trim our bow.
Yeah, I did say to write sold bunny or sold snowman, but it was only that we were doing them here on live. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you have to, if you restart the machine before you can do anything, you have to remove the boot.
All right.
Did you do that already? Oh, yep,
All trimmed out.
Yep, anything is fine. Wire's fine.
Lots of little nooks and crannies in there.
Yeah, there are.
Okay, and we are going to do the decorative stitch, which is like that candlewick stitch, it's only going to do it on the bottom half of our bow first because
Okay.
it's going to do shading in our bow. So
Oh, I see.
yeah, so it's going to do a darker green right
Oh,
here.
nice, nice. We love those scissors too. They are the best.
Okay, and I'm going to change to that darker green to do.
Lots of little thread changes here.
Yes, we're actually almost done.
I know, but
Believe it or not.
I like the Merry Mail in the center too.
I do too. That one was one of my favorites too.
Face it, they're all cute.
I did that in the center of our Kimberbell Day little mini quilt.
Did you?
I did.
That's sweet.
Stitch trim yet. It's still at that 5. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put our other green back on. First.
Okay.
Finish up our bow.
This is the last of the mini quilts from Kimberbell for this year. And this is just the one block. So there are 9 blocks in each little mini quilt.
No, not always.
Well, in this one,
In this one. In this one, in the October one.
there were
And
9.
January.
And.
Oh, I think that's it.
Okay. Cindy's been working on this all year.
Literally.
Literally.
2 times.
I know.
So I do an in-store one too.
Uh-huh. And you have your sample sewn.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna leave this green on, and I'm gonna do the little ball in the bell. I don't really know what it's called.
The ding dong.
Yeah.
Clapper. No, it is. It's called a clapper.
In a bell?
Mm-hmm. Because when it goes... Do we have any information on Demo December?
We, I don't know for sure. We actually, as dealers, just got the design.
Okay.
So
We don't-
have a couple of ways I think that we might be doing it, but I don't want to speak before I know for sure.
Right.
Okay, and then I'm going to put my red back on, which is our last stitch.
Woo.
And it's going to do a stripe on our bell.
Okay.
Sure, for decorative purposes only.
But it is pretty that I like it with the bell, or the stripe,
Yep.
the band, whatever.
Yes, there you go.
It finishes it. So while the band is finishing, this is our fabric bundle for the day. Here is their 5 half-yard cuts.
I just want to make sure because
We have the lavender, the turquoise, the yellow, the peach, and the pink. And it's $32.50 if I remember right for this 5 half-yard cuts. Looky here.
So here is our block. You're going to rinse and repeat for 8 more blocks. I did put up water-soluble topping,
Okay.
wash-away topping,
Uh-huh.
because when you're doing the blocks that have the felt and or the fur,
Uh-huh.
you want to put that on, okay, so your stitches don't sink inside. But otherwise, they go
It's
together
pretty straightforward, isn't
pretty
it?
darn easy.
Nice. And I love the border on them.
I know, I love this fabric. That's
That
from
is
that
so cute.
Celebrations
Yes.
collection.
That is so cute.
Okay, so and if anybody needs just the December kit, I
Uh-huh.
can do that as well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks so much, you guys. Hopefully that was easy peasy, and we will see you tomorrow.
Okay. And Amanda says she has fixed the DDE problem online.
Oh, great.
Thanks, Amanda. All right, guys. Well, we will, is it here tomorrow or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll see you guys online tomorrow. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.